Okay, so we talked about what they want to accomplish. Now let's talk about what you want to accomplish. Look, don't be confused. The main target in a phone call, the main goal or purpose in a phone call is to use what the customer wants in order to get in front of the client and sell them your product, right? You understand what I'm saying? I want to get in front of this client. I mean, I'd love to make the sale over the phone. I'd love to sell the $200,000 product over the phone, never see them, deliver it, hook it up, get the black card, smash it, kill it, knock it out of the park. Kind of, remotely not going to probably happen every day. My goal is to use what they want, give that to them, satisfy them so that I can get in front of them. But to get to the end goal of that appointment, there's a subset of goals that you have to accomplish before you actually get the appointment. Most salespeople never get the true understanding of the mechanics of this phone call and therefore never get what they actually want. First of all, in this call, first immediate thing I want to do is separate myself from everyone else that they might call. We're going to do this with attitude, with attention, with approach, and with me knowing what I'm going to accomplish, okay? Number two, I want to use the offering of information to gain access to name, cell number, and email. Let me say that again, okay? First thing I want to do is what? I want to be a separator. Whatever I say in the first part of this call, I want to separate myself from everybody else in the marketplace. Boom, all of a sudden I stand out here. In my book called If You're Not First, You're Last, the whole goal of that book was to tell you, do not compete. Competition is not healthy. Domination is immunity to all disease and all problems. You don't want to compete, you want to dominate. So first thing we want to do is separate. Second thing I want to do is use information to gain access to name, cell number, and email. Notice how I'm saying that. Name, cell number, and email. This is critical. You have to give them reasons. I have to give the client reasons. I have to actually use information for them to want to give me name, cell number, and email. I don't want you to use any old tactics that you heard like, oh, I don't have it. I'll have to check first. I'm not sure we have it. I don't know what we have. I got to get back with you. Look, this is so overused, so predictable. You lose credibility and you sound like everybody else in the marketplace. And, hey, it ain't true. I don't want to lie to people on the phone. I want to be a professional, and I know you do too. Look, the best way to get is to give first. The best way to control any situation is to give somebody something first that satisfies them, and then I can control the process. I'll show you how to do that. See, I would like to fax you. I'd like to email you. I'd like to text you the information. Hey, by the way, where do I send it to? And to whose attention? Watch, I just took a phone call. Hey, I'd like to fax you, text you, email you the information, okay? I'd like to put a package together for you. Who do I send it to? Wouldn't they give me information? They're going to trade what they want for what I want. Okay, the third point. In this call, I have to do some fact finding. Okay, I'm going to do some fact finding. I'm going to do it in this order. First, separate. Second, use information to grab information. And the third thing I'm going to do is fact find. What exactly is it they want? Where are they trying to go? What are they trying to accomplish? Bigger, smaller, longer, shorter, light, medium, dark. You want to go 3 megs, 5 megs. You want to go 24-month plan or a 48-month plan. I got to do some fact finding. Who's the primary decision maker? Who's the secondary? Who am I talking to, right? What are they trying to accomplish? Have you considered any of these other possibilities? We'll go over a lot of fact finding. The fourth thing I want to accomplish, you need to know these by memory. Give the buyer reasons to want to see you. Okay, the first thing we did is give them reasons to want to give me their information. Now, at the end of the call, I'm going to have to give them a lot of reasons to leave what they're doing, get off their sofa, get out of their office, change their schedule, and come see what it is I'm offering. Look, this has nothing to do with price or color or any of those things. It doesn't have anything to do with terms or contracts. It has things to do with you giving people enough reasons to want to make time in their schedule to actually have you present your product. One of the best ways to do this that I know of is to offer alternatives or options that will open up your product offerings and benefit the caller in ways they have not yet considered. We're going to change the plan, the program, the shopping mechanism in the buyer's mind. We're going to actually offer them some other choices that will open up your inventory of offerings, that will open up the possible considerations and give this person more reasons to actually come in and see you. Number 5, I want to sell an appointment. I want to get in front of this buyer. That doesn't mean they come to me all the time. It means I could go to them. This is the pay dirt of this phone call. This is the purpose. I want the in-person, if at all possible, where I get to improve my chances by 3 and 4 times to close a deal. Look, when someone agrees to look at something, take the time to come in and look, or take the time to have me come to them and show it to them, your closing ratio can improve by 3 to 4 times depending on who you are. I was with a client recently. I flew to Colorado Springs. He agreed to meet with me. I fly in, spend the night before, I meet with him, and the first thing he tells me is, hey man, I'm not doing anything. I just want you to know that. I'm like, hey, I'm with you. Thinking the whole time, why did he meet me? Come on. Why is he telling me I'm not doing anything and we're not spending any money if he had me fly in to look at him? You think he's a jack, a joke, a stroke? He's going to waste his time? No. Under the right terms and the right conditions, okay, he'll hook up. Don't think in terms of just having to go to the client or just having the client come to you. If I'd wait for the guy in Colorado Springs to come to me, I'd be 197 years old, okay? I went to him, presented my product. Despite the fact that he's not going to do anything and that he's not going to pay anything and he don't want to pay anything, hey, and I moved my product into his consciousness. Sixth thing, regardless of whether you get an appointment or not, we want to accomplish selling my name. I want to sell my number. I want to sell my location. Hey, do you have a pencil handy? Write this down. Da-da-da, 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 okay? By the way, I have your cell number here. I'm going to text you my contact information. Put it in your phone so you have it. Anytime I can do anything for you, please let me know. Hey, I'd like to email you some information. See what I'm doing? I'm selling myself now. Seventh thing we want to accomplish, reconfirm, lock down that appointment. 99% of all salespeople miss this in this phone call. Guy just agreed to an appointment. Sir, would there be any reason you couldn't make it in at 4 o'clock? I've had people do this. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm just looking at my calendar. I got a meeting at 3:45. I can't be there at 4. I locked it down and/or found out I didn't have a legitimate appointment. And then I'm able to move him to something he can do. 8, summarize in this call what you're going to do for them. Okay, when you get here tonight, I'm going to show you this, this, and this. I'm also going to show you this option and this option. It'll save you money. You with me? I'm going to summarize before the call's over with. When you come in, I'll be wearing a black jacket, okay, or a gray jacket and a gray tie with pink polka dots. Okay, number 9, know what to look for. Hey, when you come in tonight, what are you going to be driving? Who are you going to be bringing you with? How will you be dressed so I know I can look for you? That'd be an important thing so you immediately can think, oh, that's the guy that's coming in at 3:45. Okay, also I want you to do this. Check your file vault on this program, in your program here, on the virtual site. Check your file vault or call our office for the scripts that we're going to use on these incoming sales calls. They're going to help you greatly get great at the phone call. Remember these? You need to know these by memory. Exactly what you want to accomplish. Remember, earlier chapter, what they want to accomplish first. Second, what do you want to accomplish? And then we're going to show you how to handle the call itself.